So recently I've posted some videos showing how specifically in Texas there is a lot of anti-Muslim propaganda being spread, very severe fake news, fear-mongering being pushed against the Muslim community to the extent that even the governor of Texas has shared some of it, has contributed to it. All of this led to somebody in Texas recording the most shameless anti-Muslim video I've ever seen, just filled with blatant lies. And then yesterday we saw the following news report coming out of Texas.
Well, the Houston Council on American Islamic Relations, or CAIR, is calling on HISD to take action after a violent attack at Paul Revere Middle School. CAIR says a group of about 20 students targeted 3 Afghan girls who were wearing hijabs. CAIR says one of those girls was beaten so badly she was unresponsive. Now, the girl is Ahmad Olakoze's daughter, and he came to the U.S. 4 years ago, hoping for a new and better life. Now, his daughter says she's traumatized for life.
They just started to fight, like pull our hijab off, and then they started to pull our hair, and then that's how they push us and then jump on us.
We reached out to HISD. The district gave us a statement that conflicts with video from the fight and what the family's telling us. The district said that there was only 1 victim and 7 aggressors. If you kind of watch the video and count them up, it clearly is more than 7. They do say the victim was offered a school transfer, which is in process. The father tells us he's been running into barriers, though, trying to find a new school for his daughter.
So a Houston Independent School District spokesperson made the following statement about the incident. It said, HISD takes the safety of all our students very seriously, and the images of this incident do not meet the standard we expect of our students. Well, isn't that comforting? Isn't it comforting that this does not meet the standards that they expect of their students? I guess one of their standards is not to have a large group beat other students, rip off their hijabs. This doesn't meet their standard. This is what they're referring to. Don't worry, guys. If you send your child to school and they end up in the hospital in a neck brace, followed by a video on the internet of them getting beaten, rest assured that the school district has higher standards than that. I mean, imagine if they didn't. Imagine if that was their standard, that when you send your child to school, getting their hijab ripped off and being put in the hospital met their standard. But there are many interesting layers to this story, because not only did this happen to Muslim girls in Texas after a very blatant anti-Muslim campaign has been pushed in Texas, but these are people who came from Afghanistan. The Afghan father said, I heard about the US, that there's freedom, there's education, there's law. I mean, how much has Afghanistan been criticized by people in the US regarding the situation of the women there, of the education there? So this family comes from Afghanistan to the United States for what? For his 13-year-old daughter to be put in a neck brace after this happened to them. Where did this happen to them? Did this happen on the dark streets of an alley where there's all types of gang activity? Did this happen at some sort of gang initiation? No, this happened at school. This happened at a middle school in Texas. And then people in Texas will fearmonger against the Muslims. Oh, the Muslims, they want to send their kids to Islamic schools. The Muslims want to live in a neighborhood with other Muslims. They make it seem like we are the evil people that want to hurt and attack everyone. Meanwhile, this is what's happening to our daughters. And I cannot help but be reminded of the verses where Allah tells us, and when it is said to them, make not mischief on the earth, they say, we are only peacemakers. Verily, they are the ones who make mischief, but they perceive not. How often do we see it time and time again? The Muslims are demonized as they are the violent ones. They are the bad ones. They are the ones who want to take over. Meanwhile, it's the Muslim lands that are invaded, that are bombed. It's the Muslims who are attacked at school. They say the Muslims want to take away everyone's rights. Meanwhile, when the Muslims want to do something, they are prevented from doing it. When Muslims want to live in a neighborhood in Texas and follow the law of the land, they're demonized, and people line up trying to prevent them from doing so. It is the people who will commit a genocide against Muslims who will say that they are the peacemakers. They are the ones in the right, and you need to beware of those people who are having a genocide committed against them. To all of the genuinely misled people out there, how many times are you going to allow liars to demonize Muslims and try to convince you to oppress them due to this fake manufactured fear against them? May Allah protect us. May Allah guide all of us. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.